Mobility Project. Special treat today. In our garage, you may recognize him. He's a little bit of a cyclist. This is Levi Leipheimer. I'm pretty sure he's won the Tour de California a few times. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, something about the Tour de France and podium finish. Anyway, general, all-around good guy, local man, showing us what he's doing to keep his hips open on the bike. The demands of being here and developing lots and lots of force, long time. What are you doing? What's working for you now?
Well, right now I'm working on some glutes, right? On my bed. It's like when I wake up or right before I go to bed, I'll get into it.
Hip flexion, extra rotation. How many times a day are you doing this stuff?
Twice.
Twice. So, best cyclist in the world.
Thank you.
Sorry, top 5.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
working twice a day, working on his hips, right? And if you're an armchair guy at home who doesn't have this athletic capacity, maybe you need to do it 3 times. Just saying. Okay. So we got hip flexion, extra rotation, right?
Yeah.
And then
you just gotta find your spot, right?
listen to this guy. Find your spot.
Yeah.
It's well trained.
Sometimes if you have to move your foot out, and find if you put your fist under here and how you lean into it.
And
Get
that
the spot you need.
And is that? Do you ever feel that in your knee? What do you do if you feel it in your knee?
You put the foot off the table, right? I just learned that today.
Love it. Fantastic. Okay, so that's homework number 1. I want you guys to try to get 3 or 4 minutes each side in that hip flexion extra rotation. What else?
Yeah, I
you
go
doing?
back and forth like 3 times.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What else you got going on?
This is the first thing you showed me. What do we call this? The hip capsule.
You did it over there. Oh, Uncle Levi's here.
So, rubber band inside the leg.
I guess I have to come out here. Perfect. We're going to go to the hip capsule piece. What we're trying to do here in our thinking is the more that we can get this leg distracted and get that femur into the back of the socket, the better his hamstrings function, the more his mechanical advantage, and ends up undoing some of that anterior kind of pelvic position from the bike. Perfect. That's a beautiful one. He takes his leg into external rotation, and I'm going to tell you, I witnessed a miracle. Levi has it turns out he was a ski racer. He has a way better box squat than you do, and so if you can't box squat a cyclist, you have a problem, but I'm telling you, it's pretty badass. Okay, so that's capsule stretch. That's going to be homework number 2. Homework number 3 is?
What did we say? Oh, so again with the band.
So Levi's doing the couch stretch a lot for the front of the hip, and this is just a little bit. This is like conjugate training, conjugate stretching. He's just pressing on opening that inside. You'll notice that his back is neutral. He's always respecting his spine. He's got his butt squeezed if he can. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
You feel that he said using the abs, and he feels it right in the tender bits right there.
Yeah. This is what I need to work on the most right now.
You hear that? What he needs to work on the most. Well, it turns out everyone has goats, and the best athletes in the world are always working on the things that they think are the biggest problems. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Bear.